Hello, everyone. A lot of people on social media are calling out Abike Dabiri. You understand? They are really going after her and calling her out. It all has to do with this whole KWAM one issue about, stopping the plane, giving an apology. So you know that he has done an apology, and Abike Dabri comes out to say this, and this is her quote. Now she said, Kwam wants apology on the airport incident. To err is human. And then she put this emoji that some say it's I like pleading with you emoji or amen emoji, whatever one you want to take it. But the thing that a lot of people are saying to her, and a lot of people have been saying that if this person that did this whole thing was an Igbo person or another tribe, the way she would have gone all about it is different from the way she's going about this one now. Or if this one was just a citizen, a random citizen, she definitely will not come and be telling us to err is human, but they'll be talking about prosecution and all of that. One of the things that we keep accepting in this country is the anyhowness, is the lack of following the rule of law. I mean, what is rule of law is rule of law, right? And you must ensure that you follow it the way it's supposed to be followed, and it's for everyone, and not just for a few people. There are also some people who have said that if the pilot was actually maybe Igbo or let's say Igbo, the whole Igbo issue, they would have linked it somehow to Peter Obi. They would have found a way to have linked it one way, or the other. And so they're there. But mostly for me to just look at this whole issue and look at the whole KWAM issue wasn't something that was supposed to happen. And I don't know how people don't understand this. Look, the more, this is for me, maybe it's my own perspective and I might be very wrong, but this is the way I see it and this is the way I live it. The more popular you are, the more important you are, the less you are able to do certain things when it comes to, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stand up for myself and do this and do that, right? You lose of your agency. So let me put it that you lose more of like a bit of your agency and all of that, the more important and the more popular you are. Like yesterday, I was actually please don't be distracted by this, and I don't even know, let me even remove it so that it's not disturbing. Yeah, so it's even disturbing me. So I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, I was having a conversation with my friend. I haven't seen her in a very long time, for almost like 10 years, and no, not up to 10 years, maybe like definitely more than 6-7 years. And we were having this conversation, and I'm saying to her, we are talking, I said, look, the Aisha that you used to know, that me, you touch me, you go here and there, me and you, we go, if I need to hold a place down, I will hold it down, especially if you done something to wrong me or of. I say I don't do that anymore. I say I just can't. It's not like before. So people will do things to me, I'll just look at them, I'll just smile and move on. You're moving on because you understand, there is an expectation on you. It forces you to lose some things, right? But at the same time, it also gives you some privileges where people actually don't do certain things to you. They just normally just treat you right. You're treated right. You're given a lot of things. I meet a lot of people where I'm going in, they are making things seamless for me. Even when I'm saying no, I'm joining the queue, I want to do this thing, I want to feel how everybody is feeling, so that when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking, but they'll make things, seamless. So that also, so when you also find a situation whereby some people were being treated badly or whatever, you just look at me. And for me, I always say to them, I can't fight anyone that they will say, who was Aisha fighting? Me, the fight that I fight is that person that they say is untouchable, that big man, that big woman, that whatever, that holds position, whether you are governor, president, whatever it is, now you are go fight with. You understand? I'm not going to fight someone like, I'll just look at you, beg, do whatever you want to do and just move on. So see that whole KWAM thing. So there are certain this thing where you will see some overzealous people on the way. Although this is not about overzealousness, I'm just making reference to another, to even say, even if you are in the right, there are certain things that you just have to leave, and you're not just focused on it and saying, oh, you have to get this thing, being done. That even if you are in the right, you just let it go, you let it slide, you let it be. For me, I get certain time where you find some overzealous, they want this thing to be done. Even sometimes, maybe when I'm working with some people, maybe some people in my team or whatever, they are like, no, I was like, no. Whoever this person is the boss in this place, and that's the way we are. we are going to take it, whatever they say. I was just, is it okay? And sometimes it turns into like, like a joke. This whole KWAM thing shouldn't have been if people had just behaved anyway. Yes, you have your flask. First of all, on a serious note, you're not supposed to pass with water. I know sometimes like sometimes they do wave, maybe probably they know you or whatever. They some maybe a liquid is a bit higher, they will just say okay, because based on who you are, they will wave it a little bit. But sometimes you get to a place, you want to enter the plane, they're stopping you. Have had situation whereby I'm coming in, the water that you even bought inside with, that place, after you've passed security where you actually eat, most times you're able to fly with it. But sometimes they do stop you. They will tell you, oh, drop the water just as you're about to board. I've had several times where it's water, you can see it, transparent bottled water, everything, and then you want to do something and they're stopping you and you can't go in with the water. Okay, fine. Sometimes whether it's over seriousness, over whatever, you just drop it, and move on. Like from the stories we've heard where they say they asked him to check and he's pouring water on somebody, and that led to an anger that the person now had to use that anger. One thing I'll say, don't allow anybody provoke you that she's not driving the aircraft in a way that almost chopping off somebody's head. Then how are you stopping? That's a terrorist act. How are you going? Who the heck are you that you're stopping an aircraft? And look, there's so many things that were wrong with in that whole thing. When they picked him out of the plane, there was no need where they were going to sit down with him and they were talking with him. The reason why they were talking with him was in respect to who he was, but he didn't respect who he was. When they took him out of that aircraft, they were supposed to handcuff him from the aircraft. When those people, because in the aircraft, those people have this maximum dictatorial, they are worse than dictators. Even when you are in the right, all they need to do, they will call this. When they call, it's later that you go home and fight for your right to, not in that aircraft. Sure, they're just going to handcuff you and take you out. So that's why I wonder, why didn't they handcuff him and take him out? Or when they were escort him out of that perimeter, there was no need that he was even had access to be in that perimeter, standing there and talking and whatever it is, that is whatever it was that he's saying. But hey, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, now you're coming out to now come and apologize. All you could have done is to just humble yourself. The greatest asset that you have as a leader is humility. The bigger you get, be more humble. And I tell you this thing, when you're humble, people carry you far ahead of where you are. They are shocked at the fact, at your humility, they see it, and they just are like, oh, they want to even take you high up. Get into a place. You don't come with this, oh, notice me, who the hell, don't you think I'm this and this, I'm that? Who the hell are you? Okay, you don't know what will happen to you in the next second. When they were going to that airport, now that KWAM Akingwasiu Ayinde, I think that's his name, but Akingwasiu Ayinde, what was the end? Is he of Nigeria? I can't remember. I hope it's not the that's Akingwasiu Ayinde now. When you're coming, when he was going to that airport, at the time they got into that airport, at the time that he was passing through security, at the time that he got to where he was said, when they even called them to board, he didn't know that incident was going to happen. Because you are a man, you don't know the next second what's going to happen in your life. So where is this pride coming from? When I see people being proud, I also ask myself, where is this pride coming from? But anyway, Abike Dabiri that is asking that is saying to her is human. And let me just say to her, I hope this energy, she's going to maintain it for every Nigerian. Not the one that she come and tell us that there are some Nigerians are criminals, they are drug this, they are drug that, or we will hear this, or she will say one tribe is this, that. But this energy that she has found there, let her maintain it for everybody. And when people do anyhow, just allow them to see anyhow. Shikena. When they say to err is human, to forgive is, even God they give punishment where people suppose face the punishments and the consequences. Bam.